Hey everybody, I am in a hotel again. I cannot for the life of me find a campground or even a pullout that's, feels like it's safe to stop for the night. It's getting kind of late and I was getting tired since leaving Ventura yesterday. I had a hotel and again tonight. Now same excuse. All the campgrounds I stopped at are closed. One RV park was completely full, mostly of full-time people who live there. But if I had an RV, it'd be easier to stop at parking places and things where you want to be incognito, believe it or not, because even though you're in a camper, you can stay inside. I have to get out, open doors, and pull things out to make the bed ready, so I'm a little more conspicuous. So don't feel good doing that unless I'm in a authorized, at least an authorized parking area that doesn't have signs saying you can't do it. Anyway. Tomorrow is a continuation through San Francisco, along the coast, up the California coast, into Oregon and the Grants Pass to see my father. I'll be shutting the camera off at that point, be with him 2 or 3 days, and then once we get done with the visit, I'll bring you back. So, welcome to part 3. So I like to support Denny's. I used to work for them when I was a teenager. But you can't go inside and sit here in California. This is what you get for $15. My niece gave me a box of cookies. I had 2 yesterday, 1 this morning. I think I'll have 1 more. I'm supposed to save the rest for my dad. Oh, good. Gas stations in a row now that the GPS said was available have been closed, and now I find myself in kind of a bad situation. And I'm climbing a hill, so that's not good. I am just shy of Crescent City in California. Next gas station 15 miles away. I do have 2.5 gallons of top. I think I'll stop. I silenced this part of the video because it was just a lot of wind noise, but thanks, Joel, for all the suggestions you've given me. I missed a day's filming, so I skipped to July 18th. Here I am waking up at a campground. It was just a parking place for $18 in the middle of all the RVs, so I kind of felt like I was in a fishbowl. But that's all right. Everybody, doing their thing and staying social distance, just saying hello from afar, so that's fine. And just showing the setup here. I used the canopy for shade. It was real hot when I set up, and making pancakes for breakfast. I forgot butter, but made up for it with I think this was raspberry syrup. And just going to say hello here, just like I have to everybody else. And then watching the traffic go by. Oregon's an open carry state, so guy packing a gun. And then this car here is in Grants Pass. A really nice 69 Chevelle. For pure convenience, this will be home tonight. It's July 18th, Saturday evening. Just dropped my dad off at his home, and I have a tent site back here in the back. Hopefully it'll get shady in a little bit. It's pretty warm here, about 95 I would guess. It is the evening of July 18th, Saturday. I have set up a camp in a commercial campground because it's close to my father's house, and tomorrow will be the last day I visit with him. I had some neighbors here. Their babysitter called in sick, so I got a little more privacy, thank goodness, because they were set up over here on my side. Nice people though, no problems. But there's no bathroom in this campground, so my throw in here will be, I think, come in handy. I did do a video on this really quickly. It's a, double sealed bag. When you're done, you throw it away. It's rated for all that. And I just have some black pins here. Those Christmas tree type pins drilled in holes to hold the paper in place until you're done. So if I need it, it's there. Things you do for camping. So I've got this corner to myself now, and happy about that. Private. It was 97 degrees, so I put up some shade there. It's cooling off now, so it's starting to feel pretty good. But it's 8 o'clock in the evening. I've already had dinner, so just gonna chill out and go to bed. It's day 12 of the travels, I think. Sunday, July 19th. And yeah, tomorrow will be 2 weeks on the road, so let's call it 13 days then. I've learned a lot about how to camp out of this Jeep, and every little thing has to happen just right when you have a small space. Everything has to be in order. If you get something out of order, you're in bed, and if you forget something, you gotta put your shoes back on, put your clothes back on, and make it right. So it's a little bit of work, but and you don't always get a shower, you don't always get a chance to shave, you're peeing in the bottle and sometimes pooping in the bag. So it's not all that romantic at times, but there are those moments that you stop and think, wow, this is really worth it. And that has to do with nature, has to do with reconnecting and getting back out there. I haven't done a lot of that yet, but after today, I say goodbye to my father, and I start heading east. One problem with Grants Pass is you can't go east from here. You got to go north or south first for quite a ways. So I'm going to go up to Eugene and get on 84, and then we'll start heading east. So I think it's a good time to close this week's video. We have been through a lot of states together. We've been through an oil leak that got worked on twice, and it's still holding up, by the way. Doing real good. Jeep's running good. So I'll put this out here as soon as I can get Wi-Fi, and we'll see you on the next one.